We march on. The Papa John's Trophy group stage, match number 2. We take on Brentford after the disaster against Blackpool earlier. So this is a pretty big game for us. Now we do have as well our final scouting reports available. So let's take a look at that, and then we'll have a raffle up in a minute to decide where we're scouting next. Our final report from Sweden. Pau Carlson, 72/94. We'll take that. We also have Edvin Gunnarsson, Philip Hansen, not quite good enough. Maximilian Isaacson, Bjorn Lindgren. Sign him. And that's it. So honestly, we got a couple of Swedes. It's not bad. Hungarians. Cornel Simon. We'll sign him for the moment. Tivadar Varga. We'll sign him for the moment. Zoltan Varga, not so much. Karli Elek. Lahos Elek. Janos Elek. FIFA, what happened to the name pool? It used to be pretty deep. This is shallow as all hell. Barely covers the top of my feet. Tattoo Oliver. Motherfucker. Jimmy Leo. Tarvo Leo. We'll sign Tarvo if we can. We are going to cut Yuka Niemi really quickly. So Tarvo Leo, we will sign you for the moment. Atu Leo. And that's it. So we'll sign the Leos. And we actually don't have an obvious cut from here. It's going to have to be the lowest rated dude. I mean, right now, the guy to sign is Janos Elek. Unfortunately, I think it's going to have to be Bense Simon out of Hungary. He's going to be the guy. Again, we have the rule. You know what? You should make your one academy player per year more challenging. You have to spin the wheel and can only sign one in that position. I don't know if it has to be more difficult, though. You're not wrong. That would make it more difficult to say we specifically have to sign this. But at the same time, would it make it that much more difficult? All player of the same name challenge. You know, we're not that far off at this rate. We're really not. Honestly, before I worry about switching up player types, let's just leave everybody where they are for this month. So, actually, you know what? I'll do that while we get the raffle up and running. Keyword this time is going to be hi. H-I. Say hello, and you'll have a chance to determine where we are scouting next. You won't be able to pick Sweden, Finland, or Hungary, though, as we'll be looking to switch it up. And we still got Crespo, Magnuson, made that improvement. This dude, 5-star skill moves, 1-star weak foot, medium-high work rates as a right wing. That is bizarre. He's also 5'8". I'm going to put you at right back, sir. That's a weird one. 72 weeks to change him over to right back as well. There's no way he'll actually make it. Pau Carlson, 5'5", high-low work rates. He's already a right wing, and that's exactly where I'd put him if not at cam. So he's in a good spot. Varga, we had already moved over. Iago Vega, we have already moved over. Leo, high-low work rates at 5'10". He's pretty well-rounded. Honestly, cam is kind of perfect. I mean, we could have put him at striker. But high-low work rate's not bad. So, Nikolai Jacobson. I think, yeah, he was already pretty good at cam as well, and could be moved. Actually, yeah, he's a little bit short, but he could work at cam. Elek at center mid. I was okay with that. Philip Carlson. Also at center mid cam. I think for the most part we're okay. Tarvaleo. Low medium work rate. I'd rather have him at right back for the strong foot. I mean, can I see that player? I could look him up to see if he's still there. It's not someone we bring in right now, though. All right, let's see where we are scouting next. Endo Mills gets the first choice. Endo Maleficent wants us to go to Italy. So we are off to Italy for the next 3 months. The Real FX. You get to pick our second nation again outside of Sweden, Finland, and Hungary. Nooch, what's up? The USA. We're going to America. And the final one, Pizza Box Tom. Pizza Box Tom. We're already going to the United States and Italy. And we're going to India as well. I mean, there's over 1 billion fucking people. You'd think at least a couple of them are going to be good at soccer. Football, excuse me. So we'll see what happens there. The US, India, and Italy. The next regions that we are scouting out. Let's focus now on the Papa John's trophy. We do have an agreement for Ramsey. Yeah, see, I screwed up some of these other loans, and I did have to accept them. That's my bad. But Calvin Ramsey to Valladolid for 2 years. We'll see if we can do that. Hashtag soccer. I was watching some MLS today, so it's up at 2K and EA, not like the save files taps. I have no idea, man. It was very disappointing. What time am I hopping over? Probably at the top of the hour at the earliest. I think since I didn't do anything NBA related, I'll be more willing to switch off a career mode a little bit earlier. All right, the second team is going to play 2 games in a row, and they will take on Brentford. Let's do this. Again, if it is not a league match, we're going to play it just so that I can, get some game time in there as well. I need some game time in there on occasion.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football.
The G-Tech Community Stadium. Can't remember the last time I watched an MLS game. I was poking around a little bit. It was a pretty big day for the sake of playoff implications.
Well, Dirk, they come here in good form. If they can put in an...
Actually, the past couple nights were Seattle Sounders didn't make the playoffs for the very first time. All right, Hendo. Harvey, yep, that guy read that like a book. That was a terrible pass on my part. A little bit more space here, though. I don't know if Harvey can pop it over the top for Heath. Now he can. Heath doesn't win the foot race. But we do get a big free kick opportunity for Jordan Henderson. Got the guy down on the wall.
Has eyes for goal.
Hit the wall.
And you've got to say,
it would have been out of bounds anyway. Oh, good job by Heath. Carvalho.
Now what can they do from here?
Gusto. Oh, what a save. Oh, and a penalty for Brentford. No. Oh, no. Ivan Toney.
Can he make it 1-0? And confidently converted.
Brentford's first chance in the sim is a penalty. Brentford's up. Couple of big saves for their goalkeeper. We got a crossing opportunity here, 75th minute. We might lose this game. Us hopping in has not been a guarantee in any way, shape, or form. Here's perhaps our last chance, 80th minute. Heath is there.
Surely. Oh, what a great...
Yeah, oh, he missed. How did you miss? No. How did he miss?
They've struggled to have an impact on this group, and today was no different. They just weren't good enough.
Now what can they do from here?
We lose to Brentford, man. This second team is so inconsistent. We lose essentially due to a penalty, but that sucks. No, it wasn't offside. He just missed. He must be right-footed. He has to be. He is right-footed, but he has 5-star weak foot. LOL. Wow, that's rough. I don't know if we're out of the Papa John's Cup race at this point. Lille are interested in the deal for Leighton Clarkson. Try to delegate that to not have it be with an option to buy. What a disappointing moment there. And now, all right, so Bayern have agreed to a short-term deal to take Darwin. I'm going to accept that and see if Darwin will move on. As our first team gets ready, Our first team gets ready to take on Chelsea, but we are missing some players, including 3/4 of our defense and our starting goalkeeper and our backup goalkeeper. Jaros is in. Jaros is in against Chelsea. Oh, boy. Okay. If we can walk away with a point from this game, I will be very happy. If we can get a point from this game, I will be very, very happy. Oh, God. Thoughts on the U.S. for the World Cup? I can't imagine they'd win it. It doesn't help when one of their best players doesn't play. Thanks to Chelsea. All right. Sterling, Aubameyang. Oh, God. They got 5 at the back. We need a miracle here. Yeah. With Jaros in goal, that was bound to happen. Joel Aubameyang, Baroja. We got one from Mo Salah, but that's 2 tough losses back to back for the general sake of this season. There were 2 Sterlings on the team. Ramsey has agreed to a 2-year loan. He'll be off to Spain starting in January. We say goodbye to our boy. Fucking cutscene. Every time this cutscene. But Calvin Ramsey, he'll be off to Spain. Technically the top flight, so I think, unless they got relegated. So we'll be okay there. We'll be okay. We will be okay. Off to Hogwarts you go. We get another training day. We'll be able to simulate everything there. Player chat. Sep, I mean, you were just be a little bit more patient, buddy. Matip's leaving in January. You'll be fine. We get the Tarvo Leo position change. Stays the same, though, in terms of rating. It just moved what side he was on. And we take on QPR. Old Queen's Park Rangers. Our team is back to 100% in terms of availability. First team is in after a loss to Chelsea. I'd really like to see a win here. And a win is what we saw. Salah, Diaz, Salah, Diaz, Salah. Holy hell. Jesus. It's like Foden and Holland. Jesus. Can't be stopped. Can't be stopped. Baseball, that's insane. At the same time, think about what we've played recently and how I probably wouldn't want to go back to it, so you might want to hold on to it. Darwin Nunez will be going to Bayern Munich in January on a short-term loan. That takes the pressure off of having to play him on the second team. Heath can continue to be our second team striker for the rest of this season. Again, within 2 seasons, have at least one player from the Youth Academy signed in Season 1 play at least 30% of the games in the next season. It better give me credit for that goal. Otherwise, I have screwed myself in games this year. Don't worry, Top Knot Darwin. You'll be back. Fairness is more of a top bun. So, 6-month loan for Darwin Nunez off to Bayern Munich in January. I got told good job for loaning out an 82 rated striker. Leighton Clarkson might be going off to Lille on a short-term loan. Excellent hair. Oh, God, Nuge, I'll be honest, in the FIFA sense, every time I'm like, it's the Nuge. It's the Nuge style. Sunderland. Sunderland. We are currently 4th in the league, 4 points back of Chelsea. Again, not even halfway through the season. We're at least in a playoff spot. You know, I think, again, we'll run the first team, even though our boys are a little bit tired. I mean, it's Sunderland. You should be capable, even if you're a little bit tired, of beating Sunderland. Netflix documentary or not. Thank you, hat trick for Jota. We'll take that. We'll take that. And we march on. Big game coming up here against Tenerife. In the group stage, second team is in. You get a look at the standings there. We really do need a win here. We really do need a win. Otherwise, that final game of the group stage against MOLDE will be that much more important. This needs to be a win. Desperately. No rando penalties that I'm forced to save. This needs to be a win. Thinking NHL. I don't have a set idea for NHL right now for the start of 23. I'll be completely honest.
I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson.
Let's rock. Come on, boys. We need a good outcome here. We start off on the attack in the 22nd minute. Not a great start.
Joel Matip plays alongside Joe Gomez in central defence, and in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack.
There you go. Good defense. All right, yet to get an offensive opportunity. Not ideal. Easy does it.
And coolly done in the end.
Oh my God, boys, get me an offensive attack. What are you doing? This is insanity.
The referee correctly decided to play advantage.
Man trips over his own 2 feet, and you dare call that a foul.
An effective challenge.
Holy hell, boys. First half, you haven't given me a single offensive opportunity. This is horrific. Like, it's not like Tenerife's amazing. They start off as a second-tier Spanish team.
Regain possession.
Finally. It's a distant free kick, though. We're going to just have to put it into the box. And Heath somehow didn't win that. I don't know how Heath didn't get that. Oh, my God.
A deep delivery. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done.
Not like this, boys. Oh, my God.
This to make it 1-0.
Yes!
Well, nothing comes of it.
No! Not 2 in a row! How? How can you do this to me?
This to open the scoring here. And the
Fuck you! You're not scoring! Kelleher, you're beautiful! Please tell me we can win this. The fuckers went to the same spot both times. No! That's not who it was supposed to go to! Yes! Come on, Hendo. Hendo, please. Please.
Can he make it 1-0?
Yes! Oh my God. Whew. How are we winning this game right now? How did we just win that game?
And they're in a pretty comfortable position because
3 penalties. We only had one of them, and it was the only one to go in. Right down the middle, Jordan Henderson.
They'll still want to take that top spot, though.
That was outrageous.
Difference going into the next round.
And all in all,
That was an outrageous game. Kelleher saves the day.
do we say that? Quite a lot.
God, who would have thought the Conference League would be giving us such trouble with this second team? Like, we have numerous high 70s, 80s options, and still somehow it's a struggle. In the league itself, we are up to 3rd. Again, we need a top 2 spot for automatic promotion. We are a little bit behind Chelsea and 7 points back of Spurs. And in the Conference League, we are now top of the table and have a spot in the next round guaranteed, so long as it's top 2, which it is. That was a huge, huge win right there. And a win over Molde in the final game will make sure that we win the group. What do we got for Luis Diaz here? Within driving distance, 6 hours less for 4 of the World Cup stadiums. Damn. I am jealous. I'd have to travel a little bit. I want to go to at least a game, though. All right, back down in the 4th now, but with the game at hand. Our top team will be back in against Luton Town on the road. Shit. Unfortunately, our best squad is blowing this in a lot of ways. We've dropped points against teams we can't afford to drop points against. Clarkson will be going out to Lille for 6 months. Yeah, we've already dropped points against teams we can't really afford to drop points to. So Leighton Clarkson and his ears off to France for 6 months, starting in January. We're okay with that. Another league match. Mo Salah is apparently the league's top scorer. We're taking on Grimsby. They have just 5 points on the season. Gentlemen, if this isn't a win, I won't know what to tell you. We'll have to make changes to the first team. Thank you. Barely. Robertson and Salah with the goals, but a win is a win. Not exactly inspiring the most confidence in League One. Sepp, you're welcome. I'm proud of you. Please don't give up. You're going to be much more important in January. And now we take on Chelsea in the FA Cup. I'm going to have to play my first team for this. I have to play the top squad for this one. But they're tired, so I can't. At least not in full. I'm playing them. I'm playing the top squad for this one. One of our goals for the year is to win the FA Cup. And to have drawn Chelsea this early is a bit of a problem, if we're being honest. We need to win this game. Set different lineups. Yes. Yeah, different team sheets has been an option for a very, very long time.
To provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And live action to come from the oldest cup competition of them all, the FA Cup. It is Liverpool.
Am I going to get DMCA'd for this?
Well, Derek, players and fans love a cup competition.
Twitch, don't DMCA me.
Both teams will be looking to book their place in the
It goes against the point of the song.
in this tournament.
Of course Raheem Sterling's in good form. Of course he is.
Full of stars, and you never quite know who's going to pop up and shine. Perhaps, Stuart, it'll be Raheem Sterling today.
Well, he's such a natural finisher. He has everything a good goal scorer needs. Composure, technique and awareness. He will certainly need to be tightly marked today.
This is a big game. Raheem's going to get booed a lot. Look at Steven Gerrard's face. Here we go. Here we go. Chelsea get the first attack. 27 minutes in.
He's enjoying space.
Bravo, you got him. Let's go, Andy. Attack of our own. Bottom half here. For Thiago.
Excellent ball over the top.
Mohamed Salah. He's got to run with them.
Well, the attack will peter out.
And the defense caught up. Wow. The defense caught up, man.
Who's going to get on the end of it?
Oh, scrapes the top of the net. Couple of chances. That's rough. We're gonna have Diaz running here.
Dangerous looking through ball. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say it has been coming.
It's very different playing with the best team we have. No! We give up so many penalties.
And this for 1-1. And in it goes.
And of course, he went left that time.
Never in any doubt from the spot.
It's Raheem Sterling, too. Oh, we give up so many pens. Bottom left here. There it is, Diaz.
Oh, it's mischievous.
Let's fucking go.
How many players would have the confidence to try that? Simply magnificent.
Luis Diaz, I adore you. I was fully expecting them to have another penalty. God, we gotta watch the middle. Kanate, let's go. Game.
The final whistle and the host will go through.
It was not guaranteed.
Really hard to edge it. Credit to them,
But we do get the win in the FA Cup over Chelsea because Luis Diaz is amazing.
Well, he often cuts the figure of a thinking person's footballer. And Stuart, he's thought his way.
I thought for sure with that penalty going in, I was screwed. There we go. Big win for us there. 10.0 rating for Diaz in that one. All right. Now, can we punch our ticket to the next round? We do have Owen Beck. Burnley's interested. Let's delegate that. Just an outright loan for Owen Beck. We got our first scouting reports back. First and foremost, Mexico with Damiano Costa, Guido Franco, with Italy, not with Mexico. I looked at it too fast out of the corner of my eye, and then I read the name Damiano Costa, and I'm like, wait a minute. And then I saw Guido, and I'm like, wait a minute. And then I saw Giacomo, and I'm like, well, none of the three are worth signing, though. Nicola Longo, Tiziano Ricci, Maurizio Guerra. We'll sign Maurizio if we have obvious cuts. Bjorn Lindgren. You're not going to make it, Chief. Philip Carlson, the great European country of Mexico. Indeed. Nikolai Jacobson, just because a 90 isn't dead set, we're going to have to let go of you. Iago Vega dips below a 90. We'll hold off on him. We can get rid of Varga. We can get rid of Carlson. We can get rid of Simon. $82 to an 88 for Hernan Crespo. He also dropped below a 90. This is going to be an interesting one. So let's go ahead and sign Guerra. He's the only Mexican that we're going to sign. Out of the U.S., Andrew Lewis. Holy, Luke Ward. If he's actually that good, that's insane. You thought Christian Pulisic had hype. Jesus. 78 to 94 starting potential. William Thompson, Sean Williams, Aiden Walker, Cole Phillips as a goalkeeper. Jesus. And Aaron Jones, the United States, very, very kind to us. And we go to India with Papu Kapoor, Pandarang Shah, Arun Shaw, Ka Hassan, Shandan Shah, 75 to 94, and Vivek Patel, Jesus! These fucking goalkeepers, man. Out of nowhere, like an RKO. Fucking Christ. 6 goalkeepers in the academy. Cole Phillips is already a 60. He is definitely the favorite. Again, we're only allowed to sign 1 dude a year, so this is going to be interesting. And then Luke Ward's a 53. And honestly, he's got good pace. He's got the skill moves, the weak foot, medium-high work rates. I mean, given the height, given the work rates, I mean, his defending is trash, but man, you put Luke Ward at left back, and what was his height? 5'7". I really don't want a 5'7" CDM. It would take forever to turn him to a left back. Forever. It wouldn't take long to turn him into a striker, but honestly, I mean, if we do leave him on the wing, he would be pretty good pressing. So, should be able to sign and sell players. Well, the problem is there would just be too much of a logjam of talent on the team. I'm going to move him to left wing. At least train him up in that regard. Iago Vega, we had already looked at. We have our favorite Mexican, Mauricio. Low, medium work rates. I mean, yeah, CDM. CDM's fine. And then Jones was at left back. High work rates at 5'9". Left back, right back, center back. Honestly, his defending isn't even that good. At the same time, I don't want to abuse the system of training up goalkeepers. You know it's Italy, not Mexico, right? Yes, baseball fan, that's the joke. Honestly, this guy is a fucking right wing. Might be the right way to do it. How long would it take to train him up? 4 weeks. Let's see how good he is in that regard. Yeah, I don't want to get into abusing the academy. That was one of my main goals for this. Right wing over right mid. I mean, I typically run formations that have a right wing as opposed to a right mid, so same deal. It's not that, it's not that drastic of a difference. All right, final game of the conference. We are moving through no matter what, but a win here secures us the superior draw. Second team is back in. Let's round out the conference league. Group stages. We did not have the best performance when we took our trip up to Norway. Let's hope that's a little bit different this time.
My name is Derek Ray.
Hope that's just a little bit different. I thought it was going to be an immediate penalty. It's a free kick in the 2nd minute. I'm a long way out.
So the starting lineup for Liverpool.
And easy does it. Solo run for Heath. Doesn't really have help. And unfortunately, Fabio he had no idea what was going on there. He had no idea. Over to Harvey. Fabio. Jones. Malo Gusto. Heath.
to get it away properly.
Henderson. That's a clutch header to lose. Counter attack here. We got a guy at the bottom. Gonna be wide open. What a fucking pass. Fabio. Oh, that guy fucked up. Heath! No! He had it. He kicked it away from himself. What an idiot. They're leaving the moment going. Curtis Jones. Getting nervous, man. We got to score.
Options in the center.
Oh, what a terrible touch by Lepanat. We have a penalty. Jordan Henderson. I'm afraid.
This to open the scoring here.
Yes, sir. Thank God. I was probably going to need that penalty to break through. We get another attack here. One more goal should seal this. On.
And a strong tackle.
Get what I wanted there.
Oh, maybe the equalizer. And he's done it.
Oh, Kelleher, you have to stop that.
Magnificent game unfolding.
85th minute. We're going to have to settle for a draw here. They have a counterattack coming. Matip had a chance to outmuscle the guy, and he couldn't do it. Matip, for the love of God.
Oh, could be a chance. Oh, they've done it.
Well, say goodbye to Joel Matip. That's the way he's leaving for Juventus. Getting torched twice by a couple of Norwegian farmers. What a great way to end the career at Liverpool, buddy, and cost us the higher seeding, depending on the other result.
Top spot is theirs.
That's unfortunate. Matip directly gets torched twice. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. We did still finish top of the group, though. Tenerife blew it against Warsaw. Shout out to Sleek. Or the follow. So we did still take top of the group, despite Matip's best attempts to have us not win. So that's promising. That's the only thing we got going for us right now. And we got $5 million. You'll love to see it. We're almost to January here. That might be our stopping point for the night before we gather up with the friendos. Huddersfield. Huddersfield. First team is in. League action. Ready to rock. We're not going to make it out of League One this season. We've lost to Plymouth Argyle. We've lost to Huddersfield. This is the same first team that absolutely floored what was essentially the Premier League last year in League Two. And now, for whatever reason, they are just shitting the bed. Absolutely shitting the bed this season. I can't believe it. I can't believe this. A 2-year loan offer from Burnley for Beck, and we'll see if he goes. Honestly, I might have to immediately recall Darwin Nunez and have him as my starting striker. I don't know how I feel about Jota up top anymore. I don't know if he's necessarily the problem, but something's wrong with this team. As frustrating as it is, they should not be losing games to teams like that. That is absolutely awful, and it drops us back to 6th before we play Man City. We might have to rely on a playoff spot here more than anything. Like, boys, you lose this game here. You lose this game here, and we are in a world of hurt. Haaland is back up top. And we got the draw. Phillips and Bellingham on the goals, so that's a decent outcome given the circumstances, but we had a pretty goddamn big point lead on City, and we just totally threw it away. We got the Ward position change option. Stays at the 53 because we just swapped what side he was on. Voluntari also wants to go after Voltman. Of course, they took our other striker earlier this season. We could probably get more for him. Let's be honest, he's never going to have time and space on this team. I'm not going to nickel and dime a relatively poor club compared to us. And Owen Beck will be going to Burnley for 2 years. Just, God, the saddest cutscene of all time. So Owen Beck off to Burnley for up to 2 years. Who knows if we'll recall him sooner than that. But we might end up having to recall some of the people that we loan out. And yeah, we have to make a decision on Thiago based on this season. Has 1 assist in 22 games. 1. Does have a market value of 64 million, so I'm going to have to re-sign him. I have no choice. I can't let him walk away for nothing. But that is horrific. He wants no contract extension, so it'll be a 1-year deal. And then we're going to have to flip him. Let's pay him $60K a week. $250,000 signing bonus. What do you think? There we go. All right, so Thiago does sign for an extra year. I just don't know if I will keep him beyond this season. Because that's been brutal for a player of that caliber. Looks like Morton is also going to be going out to Spain, so loaning out a lot of our younger guys. Looks like we have Millwall coming up again. And we got Chelsea in the league coming up as well. Jesus. A couple of matches rescheduled. Henderson wants to play. Honestly, we're going to run the second team against Millwall to make sure we're at 100% when we play Chelsea. So it's the second team, but it's fucking Millwall. Christmas Eve. Don't shit in my stocking. Thank you. Jordan Henderson with 2 goals. When he has more of an output in the league than Thiago does, that's a bit of a problem. And Waltman has been sold to a Voluntinari. That's why Jordan's still our real captain, let's be honest. So Max Voltman is out of here. You could have made $0 more profit if you were more demanding. Thank you. Thank you for the tip. Appreciate you. It was very helpful. Max, thank you for your time here. Get a haircut, and we'll see you later. No, it was Tyler Morton. Never mind. Tyler, get a haircut. Come back in 2 years with a haircut. For the hockey nerds, I got to go full Lou Lamoriello here. Shave them sideburns. So Morton's off to Spain in January. And our top team takes on Chelsea. I'm going to swap the sides that Bellingham and Thiago are on. Just for shits and giggles. Boys, you have to be able to win this. You have to be able to win this, please. Please, please, please. It's a league match. We won't play it. We just drew City. And we drew Chelsea as well. Mo Salah missed a penalty. So the recent matches against City and Chelsea, it's a stalemate. It does see us in 5th. But again, we need a top 2 spot. In which case, we are now 8 points back of Chelsea. And if we're in the playoffs, we pretty much know we have to go through Manchester City to be that 3rd team that goes up. Unless City catches Chelsea, they're 6 points back. So this is a damn weird spot to be in right now. It's the final day before the window opens up. It's a league match against Bristol City. Please do not let my first team lose to Bristol City. We couldn't score. We're looking at a playoff spot instead of automatic promotion. That's rough. That is rough.
Here comes a pizza, see it?
Oh, man. Crash Andrews with the 37 months on the primer. You love to see it. I agree. Respect the content, champ. Wow, Jones just jumped from a 49 to a 57. Let's go. GG's. Crash, you handsome devil, how the heck are you? Twitch.tv/Crash Andrews. All one word. All right. And into January we go. We say goodbye to Joel Matip for $30 million. He's off to Juventus. That's what we need right now, is to sell quality. In a time of crisis, the best free transfer signing ever. Matip is on his way out. It's a rough day. So Morton leaves on loan to Spain. Waltman is outright gone. Beck, Clarkson, Darwin Nunez, Calvin Ramsey on loan. Adam Lewis is outright left. Matip is left. Gordon on loan. Glatzel as well on the way out. So, really quickly, the one thing I forgot that I wanted to do this year. Take a look at free transfers. Just yelled nerd at him on the way out. So let's see if we can find. Is that the Chara? It is the legendary Chara. Yes. Oh my God, game, please. Send you over to Germany. We will send you to France. Send you out to Italy. Send you back. You can go to Spain.
What's better than
and
this?
We'll go
Guys
for the
being dudes.
Netherlands. Go for the Netherlands on the way out. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to make some pretty... I never use the actual scouts. So I don't want to use SoFIFA for everything. That's why I'm using them. So taking a look then. FA Cup, we got Derby County. So in the FA Cup, we're in the round of, the third round, which is good. League One, we're currently 6th. 10 points back of Chelsea for second place in an automatic promotion spot. We've lost 4 times already this season. Crash, I'm not sure. So we really need to step up here the back half of this season. Carabao Cup. We were knocked out, of course. It's down to Chelsea United, Burnley, and Leyton Orient. So obviously the winner of that top matchup will win the whole damn thing. The Papa John's Trophy. We are out for that as well. Unfortunately, it's Chelsea and Nottingham Forest in the bottom right. Worth noting in the Conference League. That we will be moving on after topping our group. The Europa League. Similar situation. Porto top their group. Rangers and BSC Young Boys moving on. Milan and Union Berlin. Midtjylland and AZ, Feyenoord and Bari, Bilbao and Gent, Arsenal and Alaves, Newport County and Braga. Champions League. Round of 16, Salzburg, Galatasaray, Celtic and Genoa, Benevento and Levante, Copenhagen and Benfica. You also got Metz and Sporting, Malaga and Anderlecht, Ingolstadt and Club Brugge, Saint-Etienne and Ajax. That is what the Champions League looks like in this reality. It's hilarious. So if we look at the squad, I actually totally forgot. Scout instructions. Find me first team quality for world-class players who are going to be out of contract. See if we can sneak any free transfers on the way out. But let's look at the squad hub now. So Jarosz, his contract's up, and signing him depends on whether or not we sign a goalkeeper at the end of the season. So Beck is out on loan. We have transfer listed James Norris. He's yet to go. Hopefully he does. I can't really imagine re-signing him because, again, we have Beck, who is better. And then center back-wise, we're going to be recalling Billy if needed. Actually, we are going to be recalling him now from Cadiz. Again, I will say Cadiz nuts before anyone in chat can. So we'll be recalling Billy here, having him as a fifth choice option. Right back wise, we are looking okay. We still have Connor Bradley loan listed, which is good. I couldn't decide between him and Ramsey who to let go of. Morton was out on loan. Thiago has been so disappointing. I don't know what to do with him. I might listen to offers for him. But I also don't know who I'd replace him with. I'd have to find that immediate replacement. Honestly, Lee, can I sell you now? No, I can only loan you out. Got Elliot Diaz, Carvalho. Baker's loan listed. Nunez is out. How's Pro Clubs? It's Pro Clubs. We've had a lot of fun. Is it laggy? No. I've seen no lag issues whatsoever unless it's just one's like own internet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can still loan that dude out. Yeah, maybe that's something we look to do as well over the next month. Is see if we can find a central midfielder who's in that world-class category, if not first-team caliber, to replace Thiago, as he has really been struggling so far this season. So I don't know what this next month is going to bring in terms of moves. Like I said, this first team has been incredibly disappointing. Right now, there we go. The bench is obviously significantly shorter, which is what we were hoping for. So Gomez and Simicast off the bench, that's fine. Honestly, maybe Gomez plays over Konate. But it seems more often than not we're struggling to score goals. Fabinho would be out of position in a central midfield role. Formation change in the future might be the way to go. For now, I'm not sure. For now, I am very, very uncertain. But Oh boy, I just genuinely didn't think we'd be in a spot where it's like, yeah, we're barely in that 6th playoff spot. I thought we would be so much better. And now here we are, actually having to question some things at this point in time. Like, I didn't think I'd have to look at an 87 rated player as like, are you good enough? But that's what we're doing. Honestly, Kang is going to start playing on the 2nd team. No, he's not. Never mind. He'll be on the bench. Lepanat there. Let's get Balagizi in there. We got Gusto. Sepp. Put Billy there. Swap him out for Gomez. Simicast there. Division Army and Protocol. I think we're up to Div 4 already. If I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, we're up to Div 4 already. So there we go. That's going to be the new 2nd team. So it does get a little bit weaker, but Sepp's able to play, which was the plan all season long. So hopefully that 2nd team can still do some damage in the FA Cup. Right now, I don't know what the hell is going to happen with Thiago.